Don't you want to build that you can just pummel behemoths into submission? Don't you want to build that will just make these behemoths go away, just push them away as far as you can? Well, then this is the build that will make them feel scared of you. Check it out. Alright guys, here is your build. This Aether Striker's build is OP, so much crit damage, it's not even funny. Let me walk you through it. Alright, check it out. Here we have the Fractured Realities. You have to slay Thrax in order to get these. These are the Thrax's Aether Strikers. And yeah, this is what you really need in order to get this build. This is like the main thing you need, but you can use other things if you're able to get the same thing on this. Now, the cells, discipline. All right, it does prevent you from having over half health, but grants you critical strike damage. And the second cell is also discipline. And now your special, you can use either one, it really doesn't matter to me, guys. I use Titan's Crash because it also gives you stagger damage. This Adamant Bolt just gives you full part damage, but you can use this to break parts a lot quicker. But this one, you stagger them in order for you to like gain an edge against these behemoths. Now, the mod. Echo Brace Saver, no question for me, because this is a critical strike build. So, and you also want to keep your specials open, or like you want them on as long as possible. So this keeps your Karma Breaker damage over time by 10%. It keeps it like you continue to use it until the debuff ends or until it's refreshed. Now the bond I put on Stalker's Scorn because of the Wild Frenzy. I'll explain that to you later. Now, Dark Watch. That's the Shroud's head that comes with Rage. And then the cell is Overpower. I explained that in my last build video, but I'll explain it again. The Overpower deals damage. You get increased damage against staggered behemoths. That's why I put on the Titan's Crash in order for us to gain that stagger damage. And it works in tandem, of course, with this build because we'll be staggering them a lot. Now, Thrax's Shadow. You get that from Thrax, of course. And this comes with Cunning, which gives us more critical strike damage and a higher critical strike chance. We want as much critical strike as possible, so that's why you bring on the Thrax's Shadow. Now, adding to that, the cell that we put on it is Berserker. Now, it reduces your health, of course, but you get more damage and it stacks. So you want this on the build, of course. And now the Torgadoro's Brawn. You have to slay Torgadoro for this. This is from the Blaze Escalation 10 through 50, the big monkey. And with these arms you gain Overpower, which gives us the 6, as you can see over here. Now this 6 Overpower gives us 60% stagger. Well, no, not stagger damage, but it gives us 60% damage versus staggered behemoths. Ooh. So once you stagger them, you'll be fine. Now, of course, we put Rage on it, which gives us our 6 Rage. Therefore, when we're under 50% health, we gain 25% more damage. Now, that's where the Discipline comes into play. We get 15% critical strike damage, but of course, it limits us to 50% health, giving us the Rage that we need. Same thing with the Wild Frenzy. When under 50% health, we gain 20% attack speed. Now, without attack speed, these Aether Strikers are pretty slow, if you ask me. That's why I put Wild Frenzy on them, in order for you to get faster hits with a lot more damage. Now, bringing us down to the Thrax's Guile. That gives us the Cunning that we have, which is right here. 10% critical strike chance and 30% critical strike damage, which allows us to do a lot of damage, my friends, especially with the Overpower. And also the Discipline, we get more critical strike chance, giving us more critical strike damage. The Rage, 25% more damage under 50 health, and 60% damage versus staggered behemoths with the Overpower. Then we get stacks of damage every time we deal damage against the behemoth. Now, going back up, as you can see with the Stalker's Scorn, we get 2.25% damage every 5 seconds as we deal damage to the behemoth. So multiplying that by 5, if you do the math, I don't know how much that is. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. But if you guys can do the math, post a comment down below and let me know, because I did not think that one through. But also, we put the Wild Frenzy on the Thrax's Guile, which are the Thrax's feet. You still need to slay Thrax for this as well. So if you don't have that, consider this your homework. Go get it. And that gives us everything we have here. But then going down to the Lantern, of course, we put on Drask's Eye. You could put on the Embermane's Rapture. Doesn't matter to me really. But this, yeah, Embermane's Rapture gives you 25% more attack speed, but the Drask's Eye gives you 30% increased damage. That's what we want. And then of course we put on Zeal. I wouldn't put on, well, you could put on Conduit, but I had put on Zeal because the Lantern tap abilities, which gives you 30% more damage, it increases the effectiveness, giving us more damage that we need. If you want to put on Catalyst when you're using the tonics, that's fine as well. But if you want to put on Conduit for more attack speed, that's good as well. Now, the consumables: Blitz, Frenzy, Inspiring, no questions. You could trade in the Inspiring for a Assault tonic, but we already have enough stagger damage as it seems, so you want as much damage as possible. And then of course the Blitz tonic gives you the attack speed that you need. So there's the build, guys, and I will show you guys some gameplay. So let me leave off here and I'll show you the gameplay. So guys, roll the clips.
like we've got no more behemoths on the scanner beyond this island. This is your final battle. This time. Like that's the worst of it. With more charged Aether for us. One behemoth that won't prey on these islands again. And its energies will only help you in the next battle. Chain, Cap. Looks like this is as bad as it's gonna get.
Alright guys, that's the build for you. You saw all that crit damage, 8Ks, 7Ks, 4Ks. That was just impossible, taking it out even though it was at half health. Like, come on, we can't be that powerful now, can we? Now guys, I love doing this for you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, post a comment down below. Maybe you can suggest what kind of build I should make next. I will see you next time. All right, see ya.